Lol. Hello? How about that? Hello, hello, hello. I was having like some technical difficulties. I'm sorry. Cause I off the music. I forgot that it's gotta space a lot of space. A bit better if you want. Yeah, I'm a bit shy. Like so, I'm trying a bit to low down my voice. So yeah, thank you. But thank you for it's kind of bit a boosting energy. Like I need to make my voice louder. Again, thank you for the raid. This is my first time getting raided because I haven't get, like go to lives, and you know it's my official live last week after many trials. So yeah. Oh my ta. Okay, wait. Also, your tags are on reset. Really? I can see my tags. You know at the bottom of the caption, right? So wait, I forgot the art part. Oh, there you go. So this is the challenge that I'm joining. I hope I can finish this because like I said. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Thank you. I relive again. I thought it was gonna end like they're not gonna continue. Okay, okay. Have a great lurk. You can, command the lurk if you want. So I'm gonna finish this one. Have a great lurk. The deviant oh 07 underscore oh 07. So let's gonna continue copy pasting sunflowers and adjust because I don't want to be like he's gonna be overpowered with sunflowers because he got sunflowers on his head. So let's go. I've already trying to finish the other one with some detailing. I think this is the second part of sketching. So I'm gonna start. So it is on a different layer because I put copy pasta in each stuff. But don't worry, I'm gonna adjust it so that it's not like literal copy pasted. That's the trick. So I'm gonna oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, I'm trying to avoid he got overshined by a pack of sunflowers. But I don't know, it popped on my head like, oh, let's put some sunflowers. It's just it's a spring challenge. I don't know if it's spring in this month, but it's coming summer. I'm sure. Just a sec. So again, I'll be like copy pasting all of this one. So, but yeah, it's pretty obvious. Like it's copied and then flip it. So I have to adjust it that it's convincing that it's not copy pasted. But this one like it's a literal flower in front. But the trick is I'm gonna add some extra petals from others. So I've copy pasted three of it. So after this copy pasting, I might I might line art to finalize it, but I don't necessarily like line art. I just put color and then put some areas that needed to be line art. If you've seen the slideshow, that's the art style that I have. So like not so I like find art in a simple way. I've tried realism, so I haven't put it in the slideshow, and I have a subject way college like in my first year, one semester. I've been doing like realism, but realism is not the art that my goal is. So again, was repeated through elements. So again, I'm gonna repeat it. Like, you know, like it's cheating technically, but like that's the trick. It's not cheating, it's one of the tricks on art. So let's continue copy pasting. I'm gonna adjust it later. I kinda like the leaf on this contract. So I'm gonna be like someone chatted me. Da, 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 da. So I turn off the music, but I still, you know, like use it. But I remember my last stream, I set it to VOD track, even though the music is allowed to get uploaded in YouTube and no DMCA in Twitch. I've read the site that I'm using the music, which is there's a playlist on Spotify and in YouTube, but the problem is I'm really opening a lot of apps from my drawing, and then it's gonna get full storage, especially if I start rendering this guy. But it's fine. I can work without music. I can work without music. So let's continue. And a bit silent so that I will talk from time to time. Please excuse me. So I'm gonna use this close type of sunflower. I'm gonna adjust it from different variety of sizes because it doesn't stick to that size until it blooms, right? So I have to put it from like the stem, whatever. and then like I'm gonna settle it from the liner that it has already. S- and I'm trying to bit, not gonna destroy actual you know the actual concept in my head, because it has to be like, I don't know how sunflower like the flow. So like I've searched some reference, which is highly recommendable in every artist. So let's continue. So let's continue with this one. Okay. I forgot I need to put some flowers here. That's so funny. And I erased the other part of this part. So don't worry. Yeah, let's copy pasta. That's the only key. The only key for now. The key. I will guess there's a time that when I posted, I think this is like one of the relatable from the artists when they posted on their social media on Instagram, Twitter, or somewhere, art station, they will find the flaw, not the flow, the flaw or the problem or the missing parts after posting the art piece, which is happened to me several times, and it's very and it's very like, not stressful, more like it's very, I should have not forgot that piece, and only some bits, not the that's a silly thing. So I was like, I should have done that, like, not like I should have done better, more like I should have done that rechecking before posting it, because there's time that I will be like, the art piece is done, so I'm gonna post it tomorrow. And then what happened was, when I was like tomorrow to post it, I saw the flow after posting it, the flaw, the problem, the missing parts, the uncolored parts, the small parts. And I'm like, oh no, oh no. I was like, I messed up. So that's one thing that, I try to not avoid, more like I try to track to do it, like also a discipline matter, like check it from time to time, right? So there's a bunch of sunflower here that's very kind of bit disorganized. I have to move this one. I don't know where is it placed. Wait, I removed that one. More like adjust. Where is it? I'm just toggling because I'm copy pasting it for now. The I toggle. I'm just pressing the. Oh, I found it. Good thing I found it like as soon as possible. Oops. And then it was connected from the other one. So I had to choose specific. Okay. I don't know which is better. Maybe lower. I think lower would be great. Then there's a circle. Okay. Try to adjust it. I don't want to be like, it's a mess. So much better. Maybe I'll put the circle one, the wide, this one. So I'm gonna find. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna find violet. So maybe I'll kind of dislike maybe I'll try because I think they're in a different what do you call this in a different stems, so they might like clump each not clump more like they're gonna cover up each other in a way, so it's not like they're all gonna separate. But I remember there's a type of plant out before that there I was I am not I was I am a plant collector in real life. So like maybe from time to time I'll be talking about plants. That's why in the tags there's plants. So yeah, and wait, someone chatted me talking about plants. So like back to the topic for that. So I am a like a plant collector. So talking to like about this plant. I forgot. No, but I'm now going back up for about plant collector. Talking about a plant because there's a plant that they won't like cover each other in a way. I forgot that it's a tree. I forgot that tree called, but when you look up in the sky, like it kind of looks like sky is cracked. It's breaking up. There's a crack on the sky, but it was a what do you call this? It was a phenomenon of that specific tree. So yeah, it was a one of the fun facts, but not fully fun facts because I forgot the name of the tree, which is kind of sad. Not knowing the tree and then that teaching you like, oh, this is like the tree, you know, and then failed to explain what type of tree. So I think I'm gonna finalize this part. So we're gonna look for another one. Oh, I forgot this one. I need to, since I'm gonna tweak it a bit. I want to attach it on the stem, but like when I angle it, see, it's not gonna fully like attach it, unfortunately, because you know it's the stem is long and then covered with another sunflower. Sunflower is one of the plants that I have before, but unfortunately, it has a short lifespan when it blooms because you have to harvest the seeds and then replant again. But I have seeds too of sunflower and it failed to grow when I forgot that sprouts are not good to put in a very hot place that has been directed to the sun. So even though it's named as a sunflower, yeah, they love the sun, but you have to take care of them, like water them, or oops, something is falling, like water them or like find a place that it doesn't like fully dry out of water, or a place that you need to like what do you call this? I forgot. A place that doesn't like on a perfect condition, like perfect sunlight exposure, watering, moisture, like it's not very hot, that's very like lonely. Plants will die if they are like there are plants that would die in darkness, but some will also strive in dark areas too. But it just depends on the type because plants have different, you know, different type of different types. It's like animals. Some are poisonous, some are edible, some are not. So it's kind of a bit suspicious in this area. This is convincible that it's not copy pasted, but below. This is kind of bit in a zone that I'm struggling. I'm just kidding, and like I'm very, like find a way to make it to make it like it's a piece that it's not, you know, it's a piece. It's okay to, and this is one of the tricks. So I have to tweak it. The whole sunflower farm that I made, I had to tweak it. So I have to add like this one. I'm using the brush, the brush one, the brush. I don't know what it's called, but it's called brush on paint tool side because it's a comfortable stroking from pencil. The pencil is like this, which I like that one, but the brush is like this. More like it's a faded at the beginning and at the point rather than the other one. So yeah, wait, I'm gonna erase this one. I'm gonna do it twice. So we're almost confused. we're, we're almost confused. I have to look it up later on because I feel like I cannot, finish this, cannot color it. I have a feeling, but it's part of the process. I have to add leaves. Maybe I put leaves like in general that it's green on this area. I'm holding my head, like swiping my eye, and then I forgot I put some cream from my skincare. Lol. So let's see what to put here. I think I'm gonna put a bunch of leaves or another sprout, an open sunflower. Yeah, it would be better. And then we got to adjust it again and again. Kind of like hide the layer in a way. So there are two of them. I'm gonna erase this one. Oh, it's a different layer. Oops. See. Almost done. I think I will not put sunflower here. It's gonna be like not nice. Maybe I'll put some like sunflower cutting here later on because I'm gonna focus the background and later. Hello, Hanini. No, you're not late. You're like on time because I'm having some technical issues. Good thing the video still continues. Yeah, the background is very complicated. Complicated. And I'm struggling and I'm copy pasta. And then I got rated earlier. Oh, I'm so happy. Ah! So that's look. I don't know what's the name, but I'm using this. I'm joining this challenge. That I'm using this. It's a very wrong term. Just a sec. I'm putting it in one folder so that it won't like in shambles. So I'm joining this challenge. He looks, cute. Yeah, this is one of the artists that I bought an art piece from Singapore. I haven't received the art piece yet because it's on the box of my sister because she is from Singapore for now. She's in Singapore working, so I haven't like received the art piece yet that I bought from the artist that I joined. Yeah, it's really really cute, honey. I mean, it's kind of cute too. But I haven't tried like an illustration for my personal piece that a guy will wear a hat and then doesn't show a tiny bit of hair going out. As I'll be lurking because for work, but I'll be bonking and everything. Oh, sure, sure. I hope you enjoy your work. I don't know if it's gonna be a nice way to say it's too positive, but I hope you're not gonna stress out on work, honey. Okay, enjoy the lurk. I'll be fine. Yes, you're gonna bonk someone. I put too much buds, flower buds now. So this is the convincing area, and this is the not convincing area because too many buds of sunflower. Don't worry, I'll add more because of the because I need to be like it's executed that I'm very convinced myself that it's not yet copy pasta. But like I said, adjusting is the key to success. To success, adjusting is the key to work to pull up this piece. Of liner space. Mr. Elements was like response message, and I don't put anything. So I'm gonna adjust it now. I think it's like workable. Maybe I add a bouquet, but I think it's too big if I add. Maybe I'll try. It's better to try. The funny thing is because there's a bunch of layer. Look at him sitting like it's kind of bit like boring. That's the reason why I put background. Just like I need more. I need to be extra about this one. So yeah, I put a lot of sunflower to the point of a bit like overdone. But that's fine. I'll find a way to make it him pop out other than from the sunflower. So I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna find that sunflower way. Toggling. Oh, I forgot the other layer. Okay. I think it's not workable. Oh, it's kind of workable. Yeah. Do you have music? I did not have music. Earlier today, Hanini, it was, my app is crashed. So I have to close Spotify because I opened like five apps at the moment. Yeah, I did not play music right now, but earlier on stream I did, and I did not select the bot track. So yeah, it makes sense. That's why I'm just like talking, 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 and then silent for a bit, and then talking. Yeah, technical issues earlier, so I don't want to like rest to open Spotify and then it will be, you know, OBS will be locked out. I think my Spotify is too heavy. It keeps updating from time to time because if I don't update it, it kind of bit like it's not gonna open if I don't update it. I'm like, hey, I paid premium and then stop updating, please. I cannot first force the app to, do that unless that's Windows 10 going to 11. Yeah, Spotify is heavy. I remember like the rewind of your song. I wanna post it on my messenger. My phone crashed because I have too many apps, and then I think I used it in my old phone to share it, and it cannot carry by the RAM itself. I think it's convincible. I think I'm gonna cover a part. How to cover? Maybe this one would cover. This is temporary, so like I think it's a wrong way. Maybe I have the background first, then boom. Okay, I got it. So this is the initial for leaves. I'm like, we're done, we're done. Oh, by the way, I aside from this like joining challenge on, I think my era, my era of art, my era of art is like 2020. I'm not sure if it's 2020 or 2021, but I think that when the pandemic starts, I was like joining a lot of draw this in your style challenges. Like it's so very hype up to join, and then it promotes my social. And then if you see, or I don't know if you've seen it, guys, it's I watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I do like a lot of fun art, and I the one of the but I only draw one, I think two mermaids on the mermaid because I wasn't like fully like joining it in a way that committed in 30 days because I have other things to do. So I need to, you know, not gonna commit that. I forgot to reply someone. He asked me about my piece that I like someone commissioned me, but I you know it's a confidential. I can't share it, but when it's done, I might share it. But I rarely post commission pieces because I respect the confidentiality, and it's a fair, you know, from the client. Because I remember having like part of my contract and the commission, but still, if I want to post art, so I will ask them if it's okay to post. Some of them like yeah, but I ended up not posting it because yeah, I stick to what I believe. I'm replying someone. Okay, I'm back. So back to my era of art. So my era of art, 2020. I'm not sure it's 2020, but it's start pandemic. I'm joining the challenges on Instagram mostly, or mainly on Instagram because I had that there. I had the most followers on Instagram from the different pages, and second is Facebook, and then later the last one is like ArtStation and what do you call this? Twitter. Because I'm really new in Twitter, or I just came back on Twitter and deactivated my main. Or yeah, deactivated because I don't like their full of people that are bitter and hate. I need to be like good energy. So so that's my era of 2020. 2021 was like yeah, Twitter drama is very stressful and also like personal drama like venting out. I don't necessarily hate it because it, each of us have some problems like we need to like express it, but I don't want like being like pressured to the point that they force me to react something, to react like I need sympathy in a way. So yeah, I changed it to like the new Twitter, and it's an art Twitter general. And then my 2021 era was like fan art from RuPaul's Drag Race, and then got noticed by drag queens, and which is great and very 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 blessed to get noticed with your art and then post it on your in their social on their story. And I don't know, I think that there's an era too, I forgot when, that I've been drawing like Animal Crossing's character. I've drawn the Dodo brothers, Wilbur and Orville, also the Tom Nook. Tom Nook, I've drawn Tom Nook twice. Yes, Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. I want to go back to drawing them because I have a pending piece. I think it's Keiki Slider. I'm gonna go back it and improve. I've drawn Tom Nook twice and make him like a dad, a daddy, lol. And I forgot the other ones because I've been like drawing and I have finished piece. Sorry, my bad. I have finished pieces about Animal Crossing characters, but I haven't posted it because maybe I forgot what I was thinking. Maybe like I was controlling spamming Instagram in a way. Because I remember it hit like 100 posts, and then I'm like drawing for a month, and I feel like it's not a good thing to keep on spamming. For me, I have to limit the piece, like which is possible or not. I'm making a term possible. And then there's an era of me, like kind of bit like into plants. Yeah, I've been a collector for a long time. Like started at 2017, 2018 in a small collection, and right now in a bigger ones. So I ended up like in a plant fun art in a way, or keep people with plants like right now. Maybe it's part of this era. And also this is the highlight. The Dream SMP era. I've drawn this Dream SMP members. If you can see the slideshow, there are members on the Dream SMP. There are also Jollies in your style. There are also fan arts. Maybe I'll explain because it's slideshowing. That girl on a pink drip is a challenge that I joined. That's also a challenge from I forgot it's a Russian artist. I like the creepiness of the original art. That's also a challenge too, and the artist, the host of the challenge, follow back me, and I'm very happy. And that one is I forgot. I think it's a challenge. Oh my god, yes, this is the piece. Plantita before the plantita thing is a pog. Yes, I've been a plantita, a plant collector for a long time, but I was focused like in cactus before, different type of cactus that I can work on succulents, but mainly on cactus because I am very I'm not I'm very I'm struggling with succulents before, to the point that, oh, this is the trick on how to take care. You just leave it there, and unless if the leaves are falling out. Dream SMP. How wow, it's been that long. Yes, I've been a fan, and even from Corpse before. I've been a fan before he got like on the Among Us era of his life, of his YouTube career. I was there on his narration of stories, which I'm very like. Oh, I like this one. That's why I'm very like, if you know, I'm very like enjoy being stream because kind of sounds like Scorp's energy. And then and it's not simping, by the way. I just like, oh, I like this vibe. Oh, okay. I think this is in a different layer. I think so. I don't know. I'm just pressing. Oh, it's on the main one. I think it's the one with the, yeah, gotcha. I'm not sus, Hanini. I'm just stealing it. I'm just telling what's not, it's not simping. Maybe I'm simping. I'll admit I'll be simping with George na found, but I don't know with voices. So I'm not gonna confirm that. And then kinda low key with Wilbur, but unfortunately I cannot make it up on his stream. I don't know why, because I think I'm on the good timing when Fundy is streaming on Wilbur. on a schedule. Yeah, I can't. I'm very sad, but I have to take care of myself. I'm not gonna like if I'm tired. I'm not gonna be waiting like Wilbur. I'm gonna watch your stream, even though I'm struggling to to open my eyes properly. That's why I'm subscribed to Fundy because like I was on what do you call this? I was on the right timing when he got live, and please, I felt trust these streams are like 3 a.m. I'm crying. Yeah, that I'm very like like no, why are you streaming this time around? Sometimes I'm manifesting that they're gonna stream while I'm not sleeping or doing something at dawn at least. But the one that keeps on the right time that I'm doing something at dawn is Monday all the time. He got a good timing that I'm doing. I've only missed one stream this year. I think two streams, not one. He got a good timing. Like, oh, I forgot. Why I don't know why I decided to draw a bunch of sunflower everywhere, but I have to commit the struggle. We're gonna remove this one because it doesn't like it doesn't. I'm gonna adjust this to maybe later. 'Cause I'm gonna focus. You won't worry about Bing streams because he streams really long. Mad respect. Yes, like I I wasn't like expecting it to be that long, Hanini. Like 11 hours, 15 hours each stream. Ow! My foot. I hit my foot. Sorry. Um, that's the redemption. I hit my foot. Like ow! Coming soon. No, I will not put that in. Yeah, I know you're laughing. I was like, ugh. I was like on the talking about being, and then I stretched my foot, and then I got hit. Now I'm in slight pain. I'm gonna adjust the leaf. I'm settled with the centerpiece, and then I'm struggling with the background piece, which is kind of a challenge that I dare because you will never learn if you don't try. No, I meant you're okay. No, I'm fine. I'm just like I'm very like more like damn. I screamed on my stream, hitting my foot. So we're on the sunflower fiasco, sunflower farm, right? Sunflower nymph. I'm gonna kind of like learning like how would plants would react if they got um, very specific placing like what I did earlier. I received a plant here. I like the Tuco background. Stop it! It's in our neighborhood house. It, it's not in our house. It's on our neighborhood house, and oh my god, it was heard. Jeez, we don't have to go. I want to go in here. You don't need to go because once it get hit on your skin, it will stick. So you need to go to, the beach or somewhere that you will swim in order to get removed. It has also been banned somewhere. Yes, it's commonly catch before to make it like some healing stuff. I don't know, remedies, health remedies from other country, but it was banned. Yeah, but since you heard the Toko, it's silent now. Maybe it's a shy type of Toko, of lizard. We call Toko as lizard in English, I think. A type of lizard. So this is the sunflower art, the non-sunflower art. So I'm gonna find ways. Maybe I put another layer for the leaves. It's like he looks like a sunflower nymph in a modern era. Its English is Chokai Gecko. Chokai Chokai. Oh, they're under a gecko family. Oh, okay. I thought it's on a lizard. So I'm gonna put some leaves now. It's just very come on. I forgot to introduce myself on the raiders. Oh my god. I'm very shy. Embarrassed slightly. Maybe I'll introduce again later or when I start live. Oh my god, that was stupid. Introduce myself. I'm gonna take notes that I need to introduce myself. I think they're different, but I'm no animal pro. Well, I mean, I'm not either. I'm just like, you know, even though I have a dog, I don't know what's, you know, like how to know the symptoms. Yeah, yeah. He, oh, I don't know if he or she or they is on alert. Deviant, the deviant underscore or 7 is on alert. So yeah, thanks for the raid again. I've seen it. I've thanked them. Thank the deviant 407 for like 3 times now. But I get but the funny thing I mean is when they raid and then followed me, my OB is crushed because it's losing storage. I'm like, what the heck? Good thing that it's still continuing the stream and also the chat. I was kind of embarrassed because it was popping off. The OB is popping up like the error, the error is showing off. But it's okay that I stopped the music. Maybe I put the music along with my audio. But next time, maybe if I go back to the city, I'll upgrade the RAM storage of my laptop so that it's better and I can play some games. I mean, I stream for now, and it's not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. Maybe I put some rock. The saddest thing, maybe I put some rock. Maybe I put some grass. The grass is the key to avoid a bunch of sunflower. Or I put some sunflower cuttings. I put the grass. Grass would be better. Oh, honey, have you seen my recent art, right? I don't know, cause you're busy. I don't wanna like bother. Honey, new art. You're all busy, and I don't want one. I was just like if people would see it, like great, and then people would see it, some. But I appreciate the support. I appreciate you modding, Anini. Oh, it's okay. I understand if you didn't, see the the piece. We're all busy. I'll try to lurk on your Discord. Is it? No, it's not posted. I posted it on Facebook page and on Instagram. Also on Twitter. I didn't post it yet. I haven't like updated anything because my mods there, the other two mods that you're part of it, but the other two wasn't done setting up the whole server yet. That's why I put it in my about for now for coming soon. Oops, I hit something again. So I'm gonna put some grass here. I'm gonna execute some shoes because I feel like I was thinking that this would be a Balenciaga shoes, and it was a choice. So I'm struggling, but I'm an artist that fights every struggle. Even though I'll not finish it, I feel like I'm not gonna finish the piece, but at least. Oops, okay, I hit my hands again. I think I'm gonna upgrade some room situation. Actually, I'm gonna like setting up my room because my room is purple and then like partnered with white, and people would say to me condolence because color is a color of death in a way. They put ribbons here in 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 the Philippines for I don't know for where your names are written, family members, or from the word condolences. It's a purple ribbon, commonly purple or white, or possible like yellow, but commonly in purple shades, especially lavender. So like they're gonna joke, oh, damn, oh, juicy, condolence. Alright, call myself Tim. So I think I'm gonna set up this one. I think I'm good with a output to make it final. I'm not gonna put something above, I guess. Maybe put a harp, a halo, a halo. No, we're not gonna do that. So gonna. So this is the third. Oh, not the third. This is the second sketch. So that I'm gonna finalize it. The third one is the finalizing. So let's do this. And there's some messy line art. So I'm gonna hide this one. Not gonna hide, more like last night. Uh, I forgot. Wait, okay, let's gonna do this sunflower fiasco. I kept reminding, like, put on my timers the rules because I'm trying to avoid some things because I might get attacked. It's always better to get ready because you might not expect what will come for you. you know. So let's start doing the line art. And wait, I forgot this one is messy too. Oh, it's part of the line art. Okay, never mind. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. So it's gonna do this. Oh, it's too small. I don't care how big the line art or like this type of scales of stroke because when I finalize it, like I said before, the the line art is not like necessary like for me for my style. Like I'm gonna this sketch. I put color in it and then put the line art from parts that are necessarily needs line art from my by my point of view or from my how I execute my style. We have different art style. We have different techniques on how to do it our style. So yeah, it's not the same, but it's similar. I'm replying any. So let's start the second sketch, because this is the first one. Because I said earlier it's the third one, but technically it's the second one because it's the whole sunflower. I think this is a part of the second one, but it's kind of. I'm sorry I forgot today. I'm focusing. Oh, it's fine. You can focus on your work and have a lurk. Oh, it's a rhyme. It's a verse. You can focus on your work, and it's okay to lurk. Go ahead and enjoy the lurk. Just listening me talking random things, and I'll be fine. So I'm gonna. The funny thing is, I'm gonna upload it on YouTube as VOD, and then they saw how my app will crash. It's very embarrassing, but I'll try to embrace it because it's part of to make better. Lower, lurk, and more. Now we're inventing some terms here. Maybe I put that as command, right? Like lurk. Means you're lurking and working. You're lurking because you're working. I'm gonna put that command later. Ideas. Ideas. Now there's Tuko again. Tuko is awake. Awake. Oh my god, Tuko. I'm shy. We have viewers here. And then he stops. I think he hears me like complaining. Hi, Tuko-chan. Yeah, I think he's passing by. It's not from our house. We don't have Tuko, but the neighborhood has special guest. Yes, it's a special guest. Absolutely a special guest. I think I've put in the wrong circle. Okay, I'm gonna adjust this one. I don't know why I'm doing this type of texturing on the center part of the sunflower. I think I saw why is it like that, but this is not the line art. I'm not gonna put line art that much. Yeah, our special guest queen, Mr. and Mrs. Tupo-chan. when I realized that I wanna grow sunflowers again, but doesn't like fit on the place that I'm at, because sunflower are very delicate type of plants. Not delicate in taking care, more like their the plant itself, like the body, like on the wind, it might get broken. Not broken, more like cut, one shot, not shattered, more like destroyed in a way, because the plants are different type. I have a new plant like earlier, like a lot. I have like three types of plant, and unfortunately, the plant that I bought two types. It's for my mother. It's my mother, like not one of the favorite plants that she wants, and I found it online, so I bought it because it's here locally. We've been looking it for years. But it's not like a super rare plant. It's like kind of bit uncommon because people would not like put it on sale. So, and I found it, which I'm happy about it. Like, but unfortunately, the plant has a disease on the leaf, which is very, very, very spreadable in other plants. Even though I have a plant that is slightly expensive, I decided to cut the leaf, the one leaf that is standing, because there's a new leaf coming. But I decided to cut it in behalf of the safetyness of other plant to avoid the leaf. It's a leaf parasite, so if you have plants in the house, it has some swirl on the leaves that you might see it, you know. So kind of it like it's not nice. More like I for it, it's not. It's very distracting because if you're gonna see it, golden ratio, it's a golden sunflower ratio, you know. But unfortunately, I bought the one of the plants that my mother, really really like and looking at for years. Had a disease, a a leaf parasite. But before I got that plant, I got the plant that plant with a leaf parasite. There's also a plant already in our house that has a leaf parasite, and it's spreading from other plants, but not every plant. It depends on a plant, mostly on green plants, in green leafy plants, but they will be on plants with other, with other colors of leaf, of foliage, but commonly it's on green ones. So try to watch out that in order to get your plant healthy. If you have plants, if you don't, I'm just giving you facts about plants. But this is not like 100% like plant, because I'm just a plant collector that needs to learn how to take care of my plants. Because before I get stepping into plants, I have no idea. Uh, I think the plants that I actually grow is herbs, and I planted near to the kitchen. That's a great idea. But yeah, taking care of plants it's a hard skill for me. Well, I think you need to have a plant that is less to be cared, more like they want to get neglected than to be cared or over cared. I have plants like that. I overwatered it because, especially succulents, they don't want to get overwatered, or else they die. Some of it they don't want too much sun because they die, and some of it, if lacks sun, also dies. Lacks water also dies. Confusing things about plants, but some of them are. prefer to get neglected. Maybe Annie, you should do like the golden photos one because it's thrive in water. How about cacti? They're cute though. It depends on the type of cactus because I've tried the dramatic ones, especially the expensive ones. I have the expensive one. The one that is from US, the purple pads, the cactus with purple pads. I have one. It's a very, very, very slow growing type of cactus, but I'm very happy I bought it before Plandemic. Plandemic are like from 2021 because people are like collecting plants just for the sake of the trend. I'm kind of bit joining the trend because I'm selling that time, so I'm making money. But yeah, cactus are, very okay to be neglected, but some of the cactus I mean, it needs to be like taken care because if too much dryness and no watering possible, they are gonna be flat or they're gonna be dehydrated. You can identify a cactus that is very hydrated because it will be some wrinkly. It's gonna be look like wrinkly, or it's gonna look like it's getting like if you see a balloon and it's getting and it's losing air inside. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm just because I'm helping friends. Actually, I forgot that we have to like to meet up and send you some plants and give you some of them. But we have conflict schedule. But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna talk it personally. But in generally, I gave like plants in friends that I know on mutual and whatever or wherever they are. I try to give plants to take care of them. And they will ask how to take care, and then I'll entertain them. What's the name of the plant? But I did not know all the names, especially the cactus variety. I only like knew a few, especially the ones that I have, but I didn't know the like full ID on it because some of them are very very similar and it's gonna be struggle to identify if it's that the legit ID. So sometimes I go to Reddit and ask for help. But Reddit is also like you know some people would know, some people don't, or you're not gonna notice, or they're gonna like because they love your plant, but they did not know the name, right? Which is fine. Even in cactus group in the Philippines, in every, or maybe not in the Philippines only, in other places too. Some people would post. Yeah, Reddit. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. Reddit can help every like specific problems you have. There's will be some old Redditor like from 4 years ago, and how to do all things. Actually, the funny thing is, before I put the tag as VTuber Hanini, I put if it's the PNG VTuber is also be considered as VTuber. So like PNG VTuber or VTuber, like the 3D ones, are both considered as VTuber. That's what the response, I believe. Yeah, I think that's the response because I was really confused if I really tag it or not because you know kind of pressured like if I tag this, what would I do? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my plan. But I forgot. I have to share this. Not like I have to share this though. Um, my mom like all like flowering plants, especially petunias. But I'm struggling it to all of us technically VTubers because it's virtual. I know, right? But I'm just like making it a confirmation because I'm avoiding that. Hey, you're not doing it like that. You're not this. But I did not, search it fully. But the meaning of retriever, unless after I get to Reddit, So Reddit helps in general. I forgot to flex. My plants love flowering plants. Then when I got to propagate one of her favorite plants, petunias, I failed. I am embarrassed that I failed. But so yeah, I bought and it will be shipped soon. I bought the ones that are already been grown in some place in the Philippines. I don't know where, but I'm sure like it's near from ours because I failed to propagate it by cuttings, unfortunately, and we have a very very lush type of petunias beforehand, and I forgot that it needs to get trimming, and it ended up getting an old plant and it died, unfortunately. But that's part of the plant, and I expected it because it's a plant. It has some of the plants only lasted for like 6 months, maybe a year, because you need to trim it and either like propagate it from cuttings and seeds. And unfortunately I did not know, like maybe I over neglected it or I over care the propagated plants, but I successfully propagated the jasmine plant. We call it sampaguita, but I forgot the full name. Arabian jasmine, I think that's the English of sampaguita. I successfully propagated the cuttings, but I remember it like put it in a very shaded area. But sometimes I'm very rushing things, and then I put a lot of plants everywhere to the point that I forgot that it was been exposed to heat and it died. And I think that's the one of the reasons petunia died. It doesn't need to be overwatered. It doesn't need to get sun once it's get propagated. It's a propagated cuttings, and I did it both, and it died. Maybe that's the issue. You will never know yet. As I wasn't. It's a sensitive plant. It's very common and cheap. It depends on the type, but it's a sensitive plant all over. But my mom loves it, and then why not? Why not what? So, but I forgot that I have the plant, the plant with the I recently bought the plant with the leaf parasite, and unfortunately I cut some parts of it. But yeah, it's okay that one it can be healed because I'm gonna move it in a bigger pot because I think it's root bound. Root bound plants are very prone to root rot, but it depends on the type of plants. Because some of the plants thrive, some of the plants don't, or some of the plants the leaves are falling, and you are like, "Oh, what happened? I did not do anything." Like you have to check the plant if it's full of roots, or some plants are very dramatic normally, so I cannot like you know cannot save them all. I have also the one of my expensive plants, or I think that's the number one expensive plants, and months later it died, and it hurts. It hurts. It hurts because you wasted money, you invested, and you are planning future like propagation and other things. But I learned my lesson because the problem is, I remember it's a philodendron pink princess, which I'm gonna put next to my character very soon. Um, I forgot. I forgot what happened. It's a big. type of plant already, and it was cheap. I remember the reason it was dead because it was struggled here, and it's also like in a place with very tight, no oxygen, not oxygen, more like no, more like forgot, more like a place that has less plants, more like in a inside the house, and there's no like moist on the air. It's very dry, so the plant is very like did not adjust to the new environment, unfortunately. So, but on the positive side, it's one of my recent plant. I bought a new plant that is also a philodendron pink princess. You can search and Google how it looks. It looks gorgeous, but it's a very dramatic plant. Because I think the plant is very dark with a dark leaf and a pink variegation. And a variegation is like a plant. It's a plant disease that people like keeps on collecting it, and it's kind of a silly way. It's a silly thing because it's a plant disease, and people are like, "Oh, we want a variation." So yeah, thank you for the. Thank you. Welcome to my TED talk about plants. I think that's the reason I tagged plants on this one, not because for some for some very factual stuff based on experience, right? So, anyways, I'm gonna continue this sunflower. I remember there's a song that I like. It's a sunflower. Lure. What's a lure, Hanini? I know it's a lure. If you're listening from the plant, Hanini, you're in lure. Just listen to my plant podcast, drawing art, because I'm full of plants. And thank you for the lurk, Hanini, the work. You gotta get lurk, work, work, work. But you gonna go work. You gonna go lurk. But you gonna go work. I mean, I'm making song because of that. So back to plant podcasting, plant chatting. Uh, so yeah, I bought that. For the pink princess. I already have two of them, which is very good because it's not dying, it's growing leaves, and I can see the variegation, the pink spotting, the pink new effect, the pink coloring on the plant, which I'm very grateful because it adjusted on the place where I put it. I'm not like a very like carpentry type of person, but I'm finding ways to make it work. Like I put it in a crate, fruit crates, and then stack it, and it will. And then I lightly help with my father. So he put some stand on it, and some the fruit crate. So it was unstacked, but hello, it looks good, and people are like, oh, that's the trick on collecting plants. You have to do this. I'm like, not necessarily. It's an initiative. They're very crafty. But I am forced to do hammering and sawing the woods and other parts. But yeah, it works. Looks like a fish. Looks, guys. Oh, lol. Anyways, back to the chatting. After that, I think, pink princess, and not I think, it's a fact. Pink princess are part of the philodendron family, and it's kind of bit uncommon before. I remember it that pink princess was very expensive during pandemic. Like, girl, it hit like, I don't know how much in dollars, but like, oh, I know, it almost hit $1,000 and 50K in conversion. I don't know why, but now it's lesser. I bought small one for like less than $100, or less than $50. But I remember the one that costs $1,000 is very very tall already and have huge leaves. It depends on how the quality of plants and how big. That's why forgot. That's why it's expensive. So I don't blame the seller like selling it from that expensive price. I think for I wrongly adjusted the circle. Maybe a perfect circle would do. Wait, I don't know why I'm doing this type of texturing in the circle one, but I think it's not necessary because I'm just gonna cover it with color and fewer line art. Anyways, back to the plant chatting. I yeah I do have some other philodendrons other aside from pink princess, which is one of the expensive that I have for now. But I have the best selling one because I put it on sale, not I sold it. I put it on sale for a cheapest price among the group because I believe that plants that are very common, it's not necessarily to be expensive because of trend, because you have it, because you put it in a beautiful pot. I sold it because that's the price that I think that it would fit and it will be sold immediately. It's a marketing strategy that I'm doing in a way. People would compliment me like, you have a very very like cheap pricing on plants. I'm like, yeah, I mean, why not? Plants are for everyone. Sometimes I give it for free, especially from the mutuals that I have. Like, more like a PR package for them. Like, hey, we're friends. Are you interested in plants? And they were like, yes, I'm interested in plants. Okay, I'm sending you plants for free. And they were like, OMG, I don't know how to take care. Don't worry, I will guide you. I will, I am very, very, you know, like if I'm a giver of plants, especially from the one who bought from time to time, or from the one who bought, or the one who wants to try a plant for the first time. So I'm very like, I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give some propagations that I did, especially that I over propagated types of plants, which is not a bad thing because that's the purpose. Some are sold, some are not gonna be sold, which is fine. Not gonna cry. Of course I'm gonna cry. No, no, I'm not. No, that's the thing. That's the thing. Plants are like money. They come and they go. They die and they grow. So I gave like, it's not what I perceive. It's nature. So you don't like own it because it's everywhere. So why? So spread with love. Spread. I don't know if this is the accurate shapes of sunflower. I remember it kind of looks like this, that, but yeah, whatever. This is the line art. Uh, excuse me. So back to plant, I guess. But the most collection that I have, number one is cactus and succulent. Very obvious, dandelion, JK. And then the second one are philodendrons. Oh, I forgot. I need to answer this one. My mom's one of her flowering plants. First is petunia. Second, first, and at first, one of the favorites is petunia. Also, one of the favorites is, I don't know if it's the, I don't know what's the real name. The one with the leaf parasite, but it's called Dama de Noche. But other people are debating if it's the real name of the plant. But it's okay. I mean, we can find the name. Yeah, the funny thing is, I know my plants, but there are some of the plants that I did not know the name accurately, especially the cactus ones. I said it earlier. Anyways, so aside from that, mom is very attracted for bougainvilleas. We have a lot of bougainvilleas here. I think more like, I don't know how much, more like 20 pots that I'm watering it almost every day because it keeps it's the season. They like the very hot sun, and then it keeps blooming. Even though it is root bound in the pot that we put it, it looks it's still it's still been it is still been you know keep growing, still blooming. That's the positive. It can be bougainvilleas are the best in bonsai too. I saw my neighborhood. Excuse me, I keep burping. I saw my neighborhood like doing a lot of bonsai bougainvilleas, and it looks good, especially when it blooms. But I did not try it because I don't have the pot that fit for the bonsai type of plants, and I'm tired of trimming plants from time to time because it needs a bit focusing and like controlling how it grows. Some of the bonsai technique, they're gonna use wires. I think wires and ropes, anything that can, you know, work the plant out. So yeah, we have a bunch of bougainvilleas, and it looks like one of Encanto's room of front front area. There's a bougainvillea, and then Isabel will pop out a hurricane of jacarandas and roll. And one of I think the flowering plant that she didn't like it that much is I think the begonia. But there I have a begonia here that blooms like neon orange flowers, and she likes it. And then you were like, damn, that's a bright orange, and she wants to make propagation more of it. And I'm like, please don't. It came from a cutting, and I don't want to die or to make it suffer. garden reveal when. Well, if you've seen my story anime or in my day, there's some, some shots on my garden. Not the whole garden, but some the parts of my garden. And then I remember some of the co-artists will send me some spam hearts, which I really appreciated because they love my garden, some parts of the garden. I have the propagation area garden. I have the one with the shaded area garden. I have the one with the very hot area, like heat exposed garden. Um, Man, I don't watch a lot of stories my day. I will send it to you. I think you might get, motivated to grow some plants if I send it to you. Because I honestly, I've started with very suck of taking care of plants and decided to, to do cactus because that's the less maintenance amongst the group. But there are types that are very, very, very highly maintenance type of cactus, and they were like, "Oh my God, I'm lacking of water. I'm gonna die." The last plants I grew was basil and mints, and died. When that's sad. I mean, yeah, I have when I remember when the typhoon hit, not the recent one like the Yolanda one. I have the one that's been used in Carosa, the white one with the yellow on the center. We have very. I have a giant pot full of that, and it's the season of blooming. And then the typhoon hit. The funny thing is, the typhoon hit. I secured it inside my house, and then the typhoon is over. We were like, "Yay, it's done. We're gonna put it back outside." And we realize the typhoon is going back because we're the center, we're the eye of the typhoon. So like it's just stopped for a while and the typhoon came back. And the plant got hit really hard. Unfortunately, it started to bloom, but it sucked that the plant died after that. Yeah, it's very sad because that's also one of my mom's favorite plant too. Yeah, it's like a white, clean, blooming plant, but it's very beautiful to look at it. But I have also some herbs before Hanini, but the problem is it became very invasive. Not like invasive, more like they need a bigger pot, I guess, because they're getting bigger. I can still pretty much plant the herbs again. Yeah, that's the problem that I have. The herbs grew fast to the point that it doesn't fit the pot that I'm putting because there's a specific place for the herbs. And then the problem is it lacks from trimming, I believe, because my sister uses herbs from time to time, and she's the one like requested to, you know to give me money to give she gave me money to, to buy some herbs plants, and I was assigned to get cared. But the problem is I did not say that I did not know, more like it's struggling to pruning because she did not use it most of the time, so it's kind of bit neglected. So I asked her like if she's interested, but it's not too late. More like they what do you call this? she she didn't like she didn't like to use hers from time to time. Oh, funny thing is I placed the herbs on existing flower plants that consist with big plants. So the pest acted like this. So it acted like a weed. That's fine. I mean, I I have a confession. I have plants that because I'm out of some huge pots, so I combine them both in one pot, and it's kind of a bit struggling to like, if I trim it, like where to trim to the point that because it's a vine type of plant, to the point that I accidentally cut the main head, or the main part of the vine, and it died. Ah, it's very sad, but yeah, you're not alone. We have some silly experiences being a plant collector or a plantita or studying the plants. Yeah, the place on where to plant is the problem. Yeah, I have a huge space here, but the problem is the space that are very wide and free is not good for the plant. Or there's only specific plants that will thrive there. I only collect herbs for cooking, which is fine. I mean, herbs are still plants. Do you have chives? You know the spring onion? The one is the one with, I think it's not leek, more like it looks like leek. I'm planting, chives recently, like a lot of chives, because my mom asked me to bought a lot of chives. I planted those before. Oh, did it try before when you tried, or still died? My first attempt died. It grows, and then later on it died because they want like a drier soil, I think. That's the problem. It's so very muddy at the time. It's very loamy. Kind of looks like a water lily. Oh my god. But I'm fine. I keep going. I keep going. I don't see it anymore. Maybe it died, honey. But it's okay. I mean, it's a plant that you will cut the upper part, because it's the leaf part is useful, then the bottom part still grows. I am tempted to play music, but I can't. Maybe I'm playing here on the other phone, and it will be recorded on my mic. Maybe I'm not gonna take it low. Free music Discord. If I open another app and on the laptop, it will, close. Maybe I'll put it on Spotify on the phone, and my other phone don't have a Discord too. So that's the problem. The other one I'm using it for I'm downloading something. I'm gonna check my library. My library. Oh, I forgot. Another plant that I have a lot is also caladiums. This is a plant that shaped in a heart. The leaves are shaped on a heart. But I don't what I like about it. It's very colorful and lush. But what I don't like about it, there will be a time that they will be on dormant season. It means that in your pot there's no leaf growing. Like you kind of feel like they're dead. But once you dig the soil, or you attempt to open it, there's a giant bulb because dormancy of the plant are mostly like to make their bulbs bigger. Actually, the after result, the after effect of the dormancy period of the plant is very satisfying because they produce, if the bulb is bigger, the leaves are bigger than it was before. You know what I'm saying? It also applies to alocasia. I have giant alocasias, variegated from non-variegated, the ones that looks like stingrays, etc., etc. The ones that are stingrays but with white on the leaf, with white variation. So yeah, I mean, oh, someone, oh my god, I haven't signed the one, this one. Oh, I like the progress. This is a struggle when English is not your first language. Oh my god. But yeah, I need like some improvement. There's times that I pronounce it wrong or I pronounce it so slang. Like we're not British. Oops. That was missing. Maybe I'll try every stream to change plans on my side of my VTuber. But I'm planning to put it like to change it from redemption to put it under redemption, and I will change plan time to time. Maybe if I hit like the follower goal soon, very very soon. Wait, just a sec. sorry, I'm just replying someone. Replying my sister. Yeah, my sister was like DMing me like I'm hungry, I need rice. I'm right. She needs rice, and I put on my door like do not disturb. I'm streaming. I don't want to get knocked. Like, is there rice? Is there a rice? No, there's not a rice. So we have 3 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 21, 24, I think. 24, 25 flowers to go. I don't know why I signed up for this, but I'm still going. Whatever. We already did it. And the model is already set, sitting handsomely and showing his pecs. I don't know what is this called. I decided to draw sunflower and then I don't have sunflower in my house. That's rude. No sunflower in my garden. Sunflowers be like, that's rude. Why did you don't have sunflower? Okay. I put the do not disturb because they might hear my sister or someone, mom, my dad during stream. So I don't want to get hurt. No, not me, like them. And they will be like, not in English, like, may kanon ba diya? Meaning, do we have rice? Asian things, obviously. We love rice, but like, it's gonna, makes you gain weight because it's carbohydrates. I don't know why I'm rhyming things. I'm rhyming again. Maybe if I hit my, uh, maybe if I hit about 10 sunflowers, I'll be taking a break. I don't know if this is the execution, but I'm like trying my best to be like in a better execution of plants. But like, hello, I'm just, I'm, I'm an artist learning and struggling, but mainly learning each day. So I'm fine. This is so far 3 out of 10. So we're gonna finish it until the break time. But I'm not gonna rush it because for the sake of the break. That's very still. Oh my god. It, no, we don't do that. It's language in the air. I'm trying to avoid tangents, but unfortunately, we have tangents on our pieces because it's a technical error for pro mostly. Not even you're not pro. It depends on how you see art, but like below, tangents are everywhere in every art. Especially if you are doing a perspective thing, tangents can be easily caught. But I sometimes I'm hard, even though I experienced in doing a checker for illustration for books before, but I struggle with I struggle with my own art, but I know how to check. Because some, you're in the industry full of creative people. There will be some like, not motivated enough or struggling to be motivated, different reasons, and to the point that the output that they put is not on the standard, unfortunately. But I'm not gonna be hateful about it. It's a constructive thing because some of it can it's hard for them to swallow, but I don't judge it like, oh my god, that person is not the vibe because of this, not gonna do that, this, their their art is doing not so good. But the funny thing is, before I came back to social from art block, because I was art block, even though I'm working for personal works, but I'm really art, not personal work, more like commissions. I'm art block by my own, like trying to create some piece for my own. Unfortunately, I'm really art block to the point that I'm really sad because one of the reasons too are there's some like gaining some validation on the art, but the art is like it's not drawn, but it was proclaimed that it was drawn. But since it was a famous person, it was very praised really hard. Like, oh my god, you did so much good. But I remember my partner and my sister like told me like, don't don't compare yourself. You're too hard on yourself. You're a great artist, but like, or you're really good, or you're learning. But do not compare yourself and be depressed or it's okay to feel that certain way. But unfortunately, I hit really hard. It hit me really hard. I stopped drawing for a while. They were like, "What are you doing? You're not finishing anything." And I'm like asking for like, like I am asking for. I remember like apologizing because it doesn't work out the way that I wanted. The way the outcome. But when I realized maybe I should put myself in a different perspective or looking for like, yeah, you know why the reason he got, some attention, get on the news because he's already like known or have some connection with other people that are simping him, simping him. I was one of the simps. No, no, I'm not. I'm not. I don't know if you hear the music, but if you hear, good. If you don't, it's still fine because if I upload, I remember uploading it on YouTube, and it's not my intention to be on bod track number 6, and it was like the music is muted, which I'm fine. I'm not gonna be sad about it because the honestly, when I post my VOD on YouTube and I asked my friends to subscribe it, it felt really good. I mean, it's the support system. So before I compare, because I remember the one that I'm very sad, like having some recognition is also a friend of mine, but I'm not better. I'm looking for the bright side of it. Like maybe if no, I was like maybe if I work hard, I'll be I'll be okay. I mean, just move forward. Not gonna die, like that one. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I'm struggling, send help. Oops. Because I see myself sometimes very insecure about what I created and how others will also perceive too. And I stopped being that since, since I decided to do some dream SMP fans. I will not like fully credit it because some fans are very, very, very dramatic. Even though I posted like the ship, it's not even a ship that I created. It's more like I draw the fan of makeup, and they were like, I prefer this type of ship like you did. I'm like, it's a fan art of the makeup. I'm like, I know. I'm like, okay, child, I'll be calming down. But yeah, I'm not gonna be like attacking people because they said it in a slightly rude manner that they prefer this, not this one. Yeah, I've been like very like in a net biting situation from the members of that some specific group, which is fine. I'm not gonna be bothered at the moment. They're like, oh my god, like, I'm very sad because of this one. No, I'm not gonna be sad. I'm gonna do what I love, and I'm not gonna be bothered. uh, okay, I'm sorry for barking. I'm really barking because I feel like the food is good and I'm getting a lot of air. I don't know what the connection for it, but like I feel like there's a connection to it. That's so dumb. I'm gonna adjust this, don't worry. This is just the final lining so that I can feel it that this is the official lining of the plant. But I can do this without rendering it or without cleaning it, but I prefer it because it's kind of a therapeutic. But the character in the center, which is handsome at the moment, sitting, looking like a aesthetic boy. I don't know what's the term, or like lush boys. I think I forgot the host call it lush boy series. I don't know. Maybe it's not a part of the lush boys, but we'll never know. I forgot the host of the challenge is Art of Shafik, like SYAFIQ Shafik, and I really really love the art. And we also do the drag race fan art, so that's why I bumped into him and I bought his art pieces in because I expected international arts printed art pieces are expensive, and I was getting surprised that his art piece is affordable. And good thing he's from Singapore, and my sister is one of my sisters is working on Singapore. So yeah, it was. I think it will be coming in April. I think because it was on the box. you know. So yeah, that was stupid and cutie. Maybe I'll just take it that way. I know this, sunflower are very like wobbly or straight stem, but I kind of make it sad that it's literally straight, but the real ones are not that straight. But I kind of like the progress, even though we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the goal is 10 before I take a break. So bear with me if you're there. I mean, there is this lurk, but I'm fine. I'm fine with the lurk. Oh, I was focused on the sunflower. That's why I was like, why is it silent? I'm like, oh dear. I'm adding leaf. I forgot to put leaf on this sunflower, so I'm adding. Oops, a bit messy. No, I'm, I'm having a tangent problem. Wait a minute. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 to go. I'm like hyping it up for taking a break, though. But yeah, we all need a break. I mean, yeah, and even though like I want a break, because I'll admit I'm not gonna finish it like now, but that's fine. That's art. You're not obligated to finish it unless you're showcasing it somewhere or having a gallery. You have to mark up that deadline, or it depends. Or if you try trying to challenge yourself for finishing some pieces, which is valid still. There's no like invalid situation. I might be focused. So I'll be like in the zone, be silent. Oh, that's a wrong execution. I barf again. Oh my god. I kinda not liking it. It's gonna roll. Looks like apple. Wait, I'm gonna find other place. better. Sometimes if I take a break, that's the closest thing after you know a 30 minute, or maybe I watch the watch time, the watch how long was I streaming, so it will be like looking at, or maybe I'm ending stream. I don't know. Maybe gonna end since I'm streaming for 2 hours. Wow. I know it's some are streaming it more longer, which is fine. I'm not gonna talk much so that I can focus. But I'm very talkative person, especially I'm a comfortable zone. But if I'm not, I'm only gonna talk a little bit, you know. Especially in crowded, I don't like crowd that much. Even though like I I need to get noticed in a crowd because you're an artist, in a different category, so you have to get attention and to be heard, you know. This is the ninth flower, I think. And then I'll break. I like the outcome, honestly. Kind of it's blending in than I expected it. Expected like it's gonna get a bit wonky. Yeah, it's wonky for now ish. By the way, there's a command like lurk. There's also the unlurk command, and there's also the yassification. No, there's no yassification. Just kidding. Just kidding. If I hit the mic by my hands. I think this is the 10th one. Now adding like the yellow parts. So boom. I forgot this one. That was a small. There you go. So I'll be taking a break, and then the funny thing is I'll be taking a break, and then mostly 20 minutes or 10 minutes later on stop. I'll be stopping the stream, ending the stream. yeah, I'm not like built for long stream because I'm gonna read slow stream. But yeah, we need to take a break. Oh, I'm gonna when I get back to break, when I'm done with the break, I'll be maybe line art just one. But I kind of like the outcome, and it looks he looks cute. I wanna pinch him. He looks like a indie boy, something like that. But I'll be taking a break, and I hope you'll be taking a break. Drink your water, stretch, or do whatever, or lay in bed and enjoy the lurk. Because I know everyone is lurking for now, but which is fine. I'm fine with it, you know. So we're gonna be taking a break. Wait. Oh, the song is Sunflower too by Stream Tunes. So I'll be taking a break now. I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. Right, I'm gonna switch to art mode. Just a sec. Do some break, like laying. Hello. Wait, I'm gonna shut my music because Spotify is heavy. Might get some problems. Or let me try. I think it has some technical issues earlier because of opening so much up, then the alert mode reacts like someone followed, which I highly appreciate it. But maybe I opened so much up to the point that when the OBS functions for the alert mode, for the following mode, it became, it became, what do you call this? It became lag and out of storage in a way. I think so. That's my theory. So I'm having a good warm up stretch, lay in bed or whatsoever, remember? Even though it takes a long one. Are you still working on any, right? Oh my god, 3 hours again. You can see some files. Uh, yeah, you can see